And there's, I don't even know if this is true or not, but there's this rumor that maybe the Institute was involved. But that's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. It's probably not. Right? Segue. Back to the music, I guess. Are you a pistol packing mama? If you are, the song is about you.
Yes.
What kind of things, you ask? Well, I wouldn't tell you. I have heard that they have taken over the castle. Which I guess was there some time ago, but it's been a while. It had been full of fish, full of monsters, full of monster fish, maybe? I don't know. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good. For them. And I guess for everyone else too. So, yeah.
When did it get this quiet?
How about some music? Next is some Roy Brown. This one is Mighty, Mighty Man.
Everyone in this city is always jumping and shouting. Chill out.
Oh, here we go.
Quiet, Yiffy. All right, you. Tell me, Diamond City Radio is terrible, yes? Makes you want to cut your own ears off.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
This is what I tell Yefim. Something must be done. Radio is bad for business. Makes customers unhappy. Either we have unhappy customers listening to bad DJ, or we have no music and customers have boredom.
Vadim!
It's true! Don't listen to my brother. Someone needs to get rid of him. We need a new DJ for the radio. I don't think many would notice if he, disappeared.
I guess that'd be one way to handle it.
It would be quick and probably mostly painless. You just first lead him out of town.
That you're even considering it is bad enough. Vadim isn't serious. He doesn't really want to kill Travis.
Okay, what's really going on here?
Sorry, we was just joking around a bit.
It's true. Only jokes. Travis is a good friend. Yefim and I worry about him.
Poor Travis, he means well, but he does not have the confidence he needs for that job, or anything else, really. And so he's always awkward. He does not believe in himself, you see? He expects he will fail at everything, and so he does.
So are you actually trying to do something about it?
I tell Yefim that I have plan. He does not believe me. You and I work on plan. Go on, spoil sport. Go back to working. We will figure out how to help Travis. Come, you. Meet me in back room. We discuss plan.
Look, Scava, I ain't buying anything.
You're bothering me.
Okay, let us get down to brass tacks. I am glad you are willing to help. Unlike my deadbeat brother. Travis is a good guy. He deserves better life.
I'd be happy to help.
Okay, so Travis needs to believe in himself, yes? Believe he is capable of more. You know what works well for this? A bar fight. Ever been in one?
I can hold my own if that's what you mean.
Quite the scrapper, this one.
Exactly what I mean. I want you to back up Travis in his first fight. I want to stage fight here in Dugout. Nothing too serious. We make sure Travis wins and feels good about himself after. I want you to be there to help make it look real. What do you think? Sound good to you?
I'm on board. When do we start?
Why not soon as possible? I have contacts, people I can count on. Real tough looking, but they will take a dive for money. They confront Travis here at Dugout. You step in and give him push he needs to stand up to them. Then you and Travis take them down. Nothing gets too rough, and Travis is something he can feel good about. Simple, right? Yeah, it's too late today for me to arrange. You come back tomorrow evening after 6 o'clock, and everything will be ready.
Need new clothes? Should stop by Fallon's basement. Open during the day.
Gotta accept life on its terms, you know? Something bad happens, just say yes to it.
Shopping at night? Diamond City serve passes. Hey, you that trader up in Quincy?
That song by Warren Smith, because I can't take it back. You're listening to Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all. I mean, next is I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire by, it's the Ink Spots.
Nice day, huh?
You. Well, I suppose we can do business.
I'll take a look, sure.
Everything you need.
Trust me.
Come, have a drink.
Need a room?
Vadim,
Ah, yes, you.
ChemICare cares about you, all your medicinal needs.
Yeah?
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs a haircut. Step up.
Jet, rope out, stim packs, jet, everything even you out.
Just stop, okay? We got our own problems.
Good to see returning customers. Most die. You let me know if you need
Maybe
a
I don't
drink.
like your little radio program. What you have to say
just looking.
about that?
Some other time, then.
What's this about?
Oh, what's wrong? Not so tough once you're not on the air.
I'm only here for a drink.
Oh, what's wrong? Not so tough once you're not on the air.
Look, I don't want any trouble.
I don't like you, and I don't like your radio. What you gonna do about it?
You tell him.
Hey there,
Oh,
pal.
what's wrong?
it's you.
Not so tough once you're not on the air.
Well, this whole situation looks like trouble.
I didn't start this. I have no idea what I did to deserve this. I just wish they'd go away.
Why not stand up to him?
No, no. That would be bad. With these men, it could turn violent.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
Well, if you think it would work.
You got spunk, kid. That's all that matters.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. You say something.
I said that's enough. Leave me alone.
Look at you. Let me think about that for a second. Nah, I don't think so.
I mean it. Leave me alone!
Sounds like you were thinking about saying, or else. Were you, Travis? Were you gonna say, or else? I'm wondering what comes after that. What you gonna do, little man?
I'll beat you up!
Big mistake, Travis. I'm gonna destroy you and your friend here. Get lost.
Couldn't take long. Won't underestimate us again.
Oh, hi. There.
Travis.
Oh, jeez.
I am so sorry. I mean, I don't want to say I told you, but, I kind of told you it'd end up like this.
So, how was your first fist fight? You have fun?
Not really, no. But, I mean, I guess, I'm still alive. It wasn't the end of the world. I'm gonna go now, but, thanks. Thanks for, sticking up for me.
Suppose someone should make use of it.
Beat it.
Heard what you said about Diamond City. Glad to see the great green jewel still shines.
Glad we haven't scared you off yet. Nidoru?
Who doesn't love some Louis Jordan? Am I right? I am. Because Louis Jordan rules.
What the hell is wrong with you? You were supposed to help Travis in fight, not murder people in my bar. Why would you think this is okay?
So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute, yeah? Well,
It won't happen again.
It can't happen again, because they were the only two guys I knew willing to do this. You have screwed this up big time! I will try and fix the situation which you have made messing of. In meantime, I need you to not kill anyone and help with the rest of the plan. Okay? You have seen Scarlet, yes? She has worked here for some time. Now, I am just simple bartender, but I see things. I see how Travis looks at her. And I see that sometimes she looks at him. If someone who was not her employer suggests that she go spend time with Travis, it might do him some good.
I could have a chat with her.
Yes, I know. This is why I'm telling you. Apparently, I also need to say, please do not be killing anyone. Okay? This is for helping Travis, not murdering for fun. Just do whatever it takes to get her to agree to see Travis, and this will all be worth it. And you and I never talked about this, all right?
Got a reason for bothering me? Get lost.
You look tired. Need a room?
Ever been up in the stands? Let's just say they can afford a lot of clothes.
Look, just leave me alone.
Now what can I do for you, sweetheart?
Everyone in this city's always jumping a shadow. Chill out, guys.
Miss?
I'm on a break right now.
Can I ask you something personal? It's about Travis.
Travis? Really? Did he mention me? I heard about the fight. Travis was... well, he was brave.
Would you like it if he had mentioned you?
Well, yeah. I guess I would. I mean, I've definitely noticed him. Maybe... No, I couldn't just go over there.
What are you so nervous about? What's the worst that could happen?
Believe me, I can think of some pretty horrible things. Look, I'm just not ready for that.
Look, Travis is a nice guy. I can tell that you like him, and I think he likes you. Just go talk to him.
Okay, I will. I'll go see him now. Thanks.
Grab the quick bite of power noodles. Pass the rope.
This is terrible. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. He was up to no good, and look what's happened now. You've got to help. I can't do it. You've got to help me.
Take it easy. It'll be all right. Just tell me what happened.
They took him. They took Vadim. Men came in. They said they were friends of the ones you killed. Said Vadim owed them money because of what happened. He wouldn't pay, and then they grabbed him and said that they would make him pay. And then they just dragged him out. You have to do something. Please tell me you can do something.
I'll bring him back, Yefim. Count on it.
Please just bring him back. He's an idiot, but he's my brother. I'd go with you, but someone has to stay here. Talk to Travis. Maybe he knows where they took him.
I'm not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
Hey there. What's going on?
Have you seen Vadim? He was grabbed at the dugout, and Yefim thought you might know where they took him.
That's not a funny joke. Like, at all.
You think this is a joke?
Ha ha ha. Wait, what? Really? Oh man, wow, this is because of what happened, isn't it? It's my fault.
What does it matter whose fault it was?
I guess maybe it doesn't matter. But getting him back does.
You really think you got that in you?
Look, I don't really, I mean, I don't have a lot of friends. If Vadim is missing or in trouble or whatever, then I'm going to help get him back.
Hey, hi.
You really think you're capable of doing what needs to be done?
You're talking about killing people, aren't you? If that's what it takes. I've heard enough to know they're probably holed up at the old Beantown Brewery. We gotta go in there, show them we mean business, and then we can bring Vadim back, and everything will be okay. Right? I'll get a gun, and I'll meet you there. We'll settle this.
I mean, it's still there. It's just
I'm on a break right
it's just
now.
in a different place now. It's now well, now it's stuck in the side of another building downtown.
I'm on a break right now.
Not the sort of thing you would expect from an old ship, or really any ship, actually. But life in the Commonwealth.
You shoot people, lady? My dad's
Gotta
upset.
put the music closer to the mic. Stupid. Do you think Bob and Bing Crosby ever got into fights? Or who was the better Crosby? Weird. Anyway, this is
Oh, thank God. You're here. So this is it. Odds are if they've got Vadim, he's inside. We're gonna be okay, right?
You know anything else about this brewery?
Not really. I mean, I think it's where their little gang hides out. There shouldn't be too many of them.
Good. We'll mop them up and have Vadim home in no time.
Any last-minute advice? I've never done anything like this.
I go in first, and you stay behind me. Watch my back.
Okay. Whatever you say.
You're mine now, rookie!
Not doing them much good at this point. I think they're gonna have to forfeit their deposit.
End of the line! I'll keep a pinch! Don't you die on me!
Thank you. I didn't know if anyone would come. I thought perhaps this is the end. Thank you. You are a true friend.
Are there more of them? Are they gonna come after you again?
No. This was best they could do. You got them. These idiots had caps and chems just lying around. They did not notice when I filled my pockets. You deserve what I took. And Travis, I am surprised to see you here.
Hey, Vadim. I'm glad you're safe.
How did you get roped into this?
I wasn't forced or anything. I wanted to help.
You are full of surprises, my friend.
Man, what a day, huh? Hey, listen. I wanted to say thanks. This has been... well, it's been crazy. But I've learned a lot, I think.
What are you gonna do now?
Well, that's what I've been thinking about. After all this, I think about the things that had me worried so much, and it just seems silly, you know? Like, was I really that worried about just being on the radio? That's nothing compared to being beaten up, shot at. I can do so much more. And I need to. Anyway, thanks again. I owe you. That was Butcher Pete by Roy Brown. Not the other way around. Hey, have you seen the, well, there's this article in, the newspaper, Public Occurrences. Boy, I mean, it's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a synth, you know. I'm not saying it's correct at all. And, you know, of course, the mayor, I mean, I was, I've asked to read, I have a statement from the mayor's office. There's nothing to worry about. But it's, you know, safe and all, everybody. Kind of. It's crazy stuff. Weird. Anyway, it's well, it's something to think about, I guess. Here's 60-Minute Man, and I mean, let's be honest here. It's not talking about how long his naps are. So, here it is.
Anything useful? The detective's life isn't an easy one. Fairly exciting. When did it get this quiet?
That's it.
I hope you liked that one. That was maybe by the ink spots. I mean, it was definitely by the ink spots. It's called maybe. I should have been clearer. Hey, how about a bit of good news? If you know, haven't already seen it, which I did, so I know it's true, but not just something that Nick Valentine is back in town. He's gone for a while. Some people who are totally not me thought that. Well, they thought he might be dead or destroyed. Glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talked. Like, ever. Next I was gonna play, Elephant Trail, I guess.
Got the chills. This would be the place to provide them. For it now! How we doing on the hunt for Eddie?
bit of news that might interest you. If not, hang on a minute and I'll go back to music that usually play. If you hadn't heard, I guess most people know, but maybe someone didn't. That Green Tech building was where those mercenaries lived. The Gunners, that's it. That was like their base, sort of. Only now they're pretty much all dead. Those guys were tough, so...
Hey there.
Thanks for your help fighting off.
I was glad to help out.
Well, I can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all ours
Hey.
if you are. Tom wants you for something.
You got the platform built yet? Tick tock, tick tock. I'm waiting for the good news.
Easy. I did it. The platform's constructed.
And I filled in the blanks on the blueprints. We can actually build this crazy thing. The science of this monstrosity is wow. But fortunate for us, the ingredients pretty common. But there's 3 specialty items that I just can't grab from our safe houses. You find those, and we'll knock down the gates of hell.
Thanks, Tom. I'll find him.
I don't doubt it for 1 minute. After you get the gettables, meet me at the build site.
Is someone present? Who's there? Nothing's initiated.
Someone's coming.
is someone present. REI was in error. No
Hostile
enemy
sentry detected.
I don't think we're alone.
I hear no more games!
Something.
Time to die! Ah, errant stuff. No fight today. What is it? Stupid noise!
Not that it's an option. What? Scared already? Gotta come out sooner or later! I can smell you!
Nice.
What's that?
Scream for your worthless life! Hello? Someone there? Wanted to fight?
Hey.
Yes. Something you need?
All along, the bastards have been teleporting personnel to the surface. Is there nothing they can't do?
Desdemona.
A chance to get inside the Institute. Incredible.
Hurts. My feet hurt.
Farming's as honest work gets.
Tom's gonna be in heaven on this job. How are you?
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Hope you ain't one of them synths you have a spy on you. Work with Tom. We'll do anything we can.
Hey, Tom.
We need a metric ton of power to get this to work.
Desdemona.
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
Patriot?
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him, so we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
How can I contact him if you know nothing about him?
Patriot devised a method to communicate with us one way. The plan hinges on us using this method to close the loop and contact him back.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once. You know Rue doesn't make the same mistake twice. So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths, about the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the R up! We got it!
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now!
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
No use. broken.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Jammed. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, honey? What do you want me to do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father?
Father, help me!
Where is
He's
he?
trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son. Are you following? I hope you're not too overwhelmed. This really is a matter of importance.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have, yes.
What's going on here?
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenge. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that you have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am.
Bullshit!
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. But then you learn. Is it really so? And here.
They stole you.
Right? At that time, scientific. So they followed the best thing.
Right? I think I see where this is going.
Then perhaps you already understand why it was necessary for the Institute to acquire me. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But then
Sure.
I was exactly what they... I am the...
Sean.
It really is. I know you must have questions.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd...
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. Institute technology prolonged his life, and he never failed the Institute. But his cruelty became more apparent. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his.
It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.